So let's come to the mat and find your feet hip width apart. Rooting your big toe base, pinky toe base, sides of your heels. And then lift to the sides of your body, lift the lower belly. Lift the inner arch so you will feel your kneecap lifting a little bit too. Close your eyes. Or gently gaze in front of you. If you want, you may lift your shoulders towards your ears and then release the shoulder blades down on your back. Have a feeling like you're hugging your front ribs in, palms facing forward. And then find your breath. Scan your body from your toes all the way up towards the crown of the head. And just notice, how do you feel in your body this morning? No judgment, only curiosity. How is our body this morning? And then gently blink your eyes open and release. Just close the window to reduce the noise. And we're gonna stay where we are and just start bending your knees. Really relax your arms. I'm over exaggerating a little bit here, but you want everything to shake, even your head. And just allow all of it to shake off. Close your eyes if that's more comfortable and just allow your body to release. Keep breathing here. Allow your jaw to relax as well. Good. And then again, slowly, when you feel ready, stop. And feel those tingles throughout your body. Walk the feet a little bit wider. And we're going to sway our arms from side to side, maybe lifting the opposite heel. Allow your hands to touch you. Good. And come back to center. Find Tadasana, hip width apart with your feet. Find the length through your body. Maybe one more time, roll the shoulders, opening up the palms, lift the lower belly. Close the eyes and just for a few moments, notice your body and did anything changed? How do you feel in your body now? Do not look for the change, just notice if something is so obvious that it pops up. Feel the feet rooted down. Feel the crown of the head reaching up. And with your next inhalation, blink your eyes open. Keep your arms beside you and we're gonna bend towards the right, look up. Inhale back to center and then bend towards your left. 2 more times like that. Keep the shoulders in line, try not to bring the shoulder in as you bend to the side. And 1 more time towards your left. And then inhale, come back to center. Good, let's place our right hand on the hip, bend and lift the left arm. And then switch the side. 2 more times like this. Every exhalation, bend to the side. And come back to center. Good. Both arms up. Because you cannot see me, I'm going to interlace my fingers and then open up the palms towards the ceiling. Inhale here, get really long. Root your feet and then bend towards the right only one time. Right. Back to center. Left. Keep the chest open, back to center, push through your palms, lift the lower belly, and then turn towards your right. Inhale, center, and turn towards your left. And then inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your arms. I hope you feel more space in your upper body too. And we're gonna step to the front of the mat if you haven't already. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, bend over your legs, bend your knees a lot. Release the upper body and just notice how is your upper body here. Hold the opposite elbow, maybe sway from side to side. How is your lower back here? Notice everything. Good. And then release your hands, plant the palms. And let's find our downward facing dog. First, downward dog, paddling your feet. Peek towards your hands, make sure the fingers are wide apart and that you're rooting a little bit more in your thumb index finger base. Beautiful. With the next inhalation, let's lift our heels and lower the knees. Inhale, hugging the elbows, open up the chest, lower the shoulder blades, sit bones wide apart. And then exhale to round the spine, puff in between the shoulder blades, hug your sit bones together. 5 more breaths like that. Follow your inhales and exhales, moving in the rhythm of your breath. One more, please. And then find your neutral spine. Step the right leg back, push the heel. Feel your calf muscles here. And then inhale, lift the leg, add up maybe your left arm. And exhale, knee to elbow, inhale, open. 3 more times, 4 in total. One more. And then inhale, look forward. Lift the belly, puff in between your shoulder blades. And then exhale, release. Other side. Push the heel, lift the belly. Inhale, lift the leg, add up the arm, chest open. Exhale, knee to elbow, inhale, lengthen. One more. Look forward. And then slowly release the hand and knee down. Beautiful. Tuck the toes and lift your knees just a little bit above the floor. Hug the elbows and then push through your palms. Lift the sit bones up and back. You may paddle your feet. And then just realign your body. Just be aware of the position of your arms, shoulder blades, ribs, lower belly, sit bones. And when you feel ready, exhale and lower your heels down. Take 4 breaths here. Inhale into your belly to expand and exhale to contract the belly. Try to make your breath even. Looking in between your thighs. And with your next inhalation, bring yourself forward to plank. Now push, lift the lower belly and back to down dog. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. So lift the heels, lift the sit bones, round the spine and come to plank. And then same way, back to down dog. 1 more. Beautiful. With your next inhalation, come forward, lower the knees or lower in one piece all the way down. Place your hands onto the floor, root the 10 toes, pubic bone down, and then lift from the back of your heart. Inhale and exhale. 2 more like that. Beautiful. Now plant your elbows just below your shoulders, coming to Sphinx pose. And here we're just going to release our chin towards the chest. Push the pubic bone down here, protecting the lower back. All 10 toes are rooted. And then as you inhale, bring the chin towards the left shoulder. And then back down to the chest. And then as you inhale, chin towards the right shoulder. And then back to the chest. 2 more times. Keep the shoulder blades down on your back. Beautiful. Walk the left hand a little bit in front of you and then slide the right arm under. Bend your left knee and open up the right arm all the way to the side as much as you can. So it's one way of twisting. Take just a breath or 2, maybe look towards your left hand and then come back onto your belly. Back to Sphinx pose with elbows below your shoulders. And we're going to straighten a little bit the right hand, slide the left arm under, bend your left knee, and then open up your right hand to the side. Just a few breaths here. And let's come back onto our belly. Hands this time under your shoulders. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale, come to child's pose, knees together or apart. Release your forehead and have a few breaths here. With every exhalation, release all that you may not want or it doesn't serve you into the floor through your forehead. So use this to release anything that may bother you even this early in the morning and release it into the floor. Make this conscious with awareness. Few more breaths. And with your next inhalation, bring yourself back to all fours, back to toes, and find your downward facing dog. Walk the feet a little bit closer together and then inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, sway the shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, lift the leg and exhale one more time like that. Next time as you inhale the leg, exhale and step the foot forward. Release the left knee down. And now here you may have your blocks or frame the front foot. Inhale, bringing the hips forward, lift the chest, maybe hands onto your legs if your blocks are not close by. Hands onto your right leg. And then exhale back, straight the front, the right leg. One more time, inhale forward, lift the chest. And then exhale back. So when you bring your hips towards your heels, can you move the hips a little bit towards the right as well? Beautiful. Inhale, come forward. Plant your left hand and then inhale, lift the right arm. Now you may stay with your left knee fairly like 90 degrees or bring the hips even more forward, maybe opening up and walking the right foot towards the right corner of the mat. And then open up here. So you may choose to do this. Yes. Twisting. Beautiful. And release. Walk the knee back, the leg back, the right leg back to join the left. And find your way back to down dog. Let's inhale and lift the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. And exhale, knee to nose. One more. This time, let's step the left foot forward. Release your right knee. And inhale, bring the hips forward. Maybe hands onto your left thigh. Lift the chest. Beautiful. Exhale, bring the hips back and a little bit towards the left. Breathing. And let's do this one more time. Inhale, hips forward, hands onto your thigh, lift the chest. And then back, straighten the leg. And walk the hips slightly towards the right side. As you inhale, come forward, plant your right hand and twist here. You may stay here or you may start walking your foot towards the left corner of the mat and then hips forward. There's a opening a little bit more around your hips. You can even open the foot, lift the inner side of your left foot. Keep the chest lifting. And then release. Let's tuck the toes and this time maybe step back to downward dog or to all fours and then downward dog. Let's inhale into the plank. Exhale, lower down all the way or halfway. And then inhale into your back bend. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. And then bend the knees, looking between your hands, step or walk to the top. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to bend. And inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands into the heart, palms together. And then inhale, release the palms. Now from here, we're just gonna step our left leg back. And then bring the toes, the feet forward. Good. Let's open up the toes to the side. We're gonna go to goddess pose. And squat as you inhale. And exhale, squeeze the glutes. 2 more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's add up the arms. As you inhale, bend the elbows, bend the knees, release the pelvic floor. As you exhale, lift the arms, straight the arms, squeeze the glutes, hug the pelvic floor in and up. And inhale, exhale. 4 more. And next time, as you inhale, stay here and breathe, lift the pelvic floor. So the back doesn't look like this, but it's lengthening to protect, and then open up the knee. Beautiful. Just for a moment, release your hands onto your thighs. Maybe sit a little bit deeper. Inhale, chest opens. Then as you exhale, right shoulder towards the left knee. Inhale, center, left shoulder towards the right knee. 2 more times, each side. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to center, straight the legs. Plant the hands, take the blocks. If needed, to lift the floor towards you, and then turn the toes in. So the outside of your feet parallel with the edge of the mat. In my body feels more secure if my heels a little bit further than my toes. And then here, plant your right hand in front of your face. Inhale and lift the left arm, look up. Beautiful. As you exhale, look down, and let's switch the hands. Inhale and lift. Breathe. Chest is lifting, opening. Exhale, look down, plant the palms, and bend the knees, hands onto your thighs, round the spine, and come all the way up to standing. Beautiful. Turn the right toes to the mat and step forward. Hands onto your hips and hip circles. Few in one side. You can go deep or just stay up, however feels good. And then reverse. Beautiful. Now from here, we're gonna step the left foot back. Toes forward. My mat is moving. Make sure your feet are in the line. Walk the feet even further away. And I really like when my heels are in the line with my toes or a little bit more out. And from here, bring the hands down, use the blocks, and then bend your left knee back to center and bend your right knee. One more time, just like that. Left and right. This time, walk your hands. Keep lifting and lengthening the back, and then walk to the other side. Lift and lengthen the back. One more time. We're gonna add up. So this time as you come to the side, maybe opening up and lifting the toes from your right foot. And then back to center, open and lift the other. So just deepen up the opening of your inner thighs. One more time each side. Beautiful. Come back. Bring the heels in, hands onto your thighs, round the spine. Turn the left toes forward and step the right foot. I hope I didn't mix up the sides like I always do. It's early in the morning. Please have a soft eyes and ears. Okay, we're gonna open up our feet and go down through Malasana. You know your body, go your way. So slowly lowering down. And let's make it fun today. So reach forward with your arms and lift yourself up. And you remember when we go down, we inhale. And then we go up, we exhale. So lift the lower belly, hug the navel, and 2 more. You can use any position with your arms. It can actually balance and help you. It can be halfway, you don't have to go all the way. And this time as you lower, stay there. And then just find your way to seated. Straight the legs. And shake your feet a little bit. Good. Let's lower down. Find your way, the way that you like to feel engagement in your abdomen, in your core as you lower down. Challenge yourself every morning. Pick something else or something that you would like to work on. And when your back is on the floor, reach up with your arms, point the toes, reach through your fingers. Let it all out. Side out. Beautiful. Bend your knees. Have your arms beside you and then bend your elbows, robot arms. As you push to your elbows, push to the heels and lift the hips up. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. You may notice that my knees are in the line with my hips and my inner thighs are engaging here to keep this pose. I also engage my glutes. And then slowly as you exhale, lower your back down. Walk the feet a little bit wider and then windshield wiper with your knees. So important to practice the bridge pose to strengthen the lower back, the back in one. So I know it's not one of the favorite poses, but it's really good to make this our practice, similar like a cat-cow, something that we do every morning. So let's make a cactus, robot arms again. Push through your elbows, through your heels, lift the hips up. And if you want to add up, walk the shoulder blades closer. And if you have a clasp, with your hands, then start lifting the chest towards your chin. Keep engaging the glutes and walk the knees away from your hips. So like pushing forward. And then imagine that you're pulling your heels towards your shoulders. That can give you a little bit more of a lift. Just 3 more breaths. And then release, lower the back. And one more time, windshield wiper with your legs. Beautiful. Walk the feet back together. And we're gonna cross the left ankle over the right knee, figure 4. It's a modified pigeon pose. Also very good for our lower back. And we're gonna inhale, stay here if this is okay, just flex the left foot or inhale your right thigh into your chest, flex the right foot too. And with your left elbow, you may keep pushing that left knee away or maybe use your hand Just a few breaths here. Try to release your jaw and shoulders. Beautiful. And then plant the legs, the feet down. And let's cross the right ankle over the left knee. Inhale, lift the left thigh in, and a similar action with your right hand or elbow, pushing and opening that right knee a little bit more. You will probably notice the difference between the sides. Hearing can be really obvious, but we are not here to judge our sides. It's just to meet them where they are, to know how we feel. And if it's something under the tension or in pain, to send our breath to nourish that part of our body. Few more breaths here. And then slowly release your feet down. I'm going to offer you two options for the twist before Shavasana. So we're going to have our arms into cactus or T, open up to the side. The first variation is having your knees just above the hips and then roll to one side. The second variation is to cross the right knee over the left, lift the knees again, and then bring them to the side. So you see how far you want to go this morning. With a crossed leg, it's a little bit deeper twist. Maybe looking away from your knees, so the whole spine has that twist. Gently softening the jaw, shoulders, and then your hips and legs as much as you can. Beautiful. Now, wherever you are, push through your elbows, engage the core to lift the knees back up. If your legs are crossed, release the feet, cross the other leg and twist towards the right. Looking away from your knees, finding that softness and release in this twisted pose, twisted situation where our body is. Find your breath here. Beautiful. And then push through your elbows, lift the knees up, release the feet down, soles of the feet together, knees to the side. You choose the position of your arms. Side out if that feels good. And with that sigh, release the weight of your body down. Whenever you're ready, you may straighten your legs out of your knees. So keeping your legs wide apart, releasing the toes to the side, or stay in Baddha Konasana, or go to constructive rest pose. All poses are great. Listen to your body, see what it needs this morning. And then use the exhalation to soften the back of the body to release down into the floor. Few breaths. And you notice as the back body becomes heavy and releases down, how your front of the body becomes open and spacious. So your breath can easily flow in and out. Notice how your body collects all the practice that you did this morning. How this pause allows your body to integrate the practice, to soak in. And breath is your anchor, keeping you present and in contact with that, what is important. And if you like, you may stay here as long as it feels good. Or if it feels okay to move, start moving your fingers, toes, wrists, and ankles. And then as you inhale, bring your legs closer together, reach up with your arms, get really long. And as you exhale, bring your knees into your chest and sway from side to side. Roll onto your right side. And take a moment here reminding yourself of one thing that you feel grateful for. And then push through your top hand and slowly lift yourself up to seated. Find a comfortable seated position of your choice. And let's bring the palms together in front of the heart. Root your sit bones, lift through your spine. Release the shoulder blades down on your back. And then find your breath here. You may close your eyes or gently gaze in front of you. And notice how your belly breathes. Notice that lightness and spaciousness in your body. And then when you feel ready, exhale to bow your head towards your heart. And let's thank ourselves for showing up today onto this mat. Let's thank each other for holding space and soft eyes. And let's thank the teacher, that inner wisdom that lives in each and every one of us. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.